Knife heads, welcome back to the Knife Nut channel. Today we are going to take a look at not one but two Case's new releases. I think, let these cars go by, I think to this old country boy, I think these two here, Case absolutely killed it. I think they threw it back to the 70s and I think they threw it back to the 80s looks. And that is the Case brothers, Brown, Randall jigged, or Rogers jigged. I don't have the boxes on me, they're at the house. I just threw them in my pocket, so yeah. Rogers jigged, dark brown bone. I think they threw this back to the 80s. It's got brass pins, brass liners. It's got Case Brothers on the main blade. It's got the police badge shield. You gotta love a knife with a good shield on it. That's a good looking shield. It's got the pin blade. These blades do have half stops, I will show you. This one is 62005 RAZSS USA. So it's a 05 pattern. And it's a 2024, it's a 6 dot. It says Case Brothers on it. Case Brothers Co. I think it's awesome knife. I don't know how many more. Dang, this traffic's bad this morning, guys. I don't know how many more's in this family, but I did snag the Barlow 2. See, it's got the police badge on it. It's brass pins, brass liners. You can see on both of them, no gaps. No gaps on neither one of these knives. You don't see a gap in sight. On the razor, straight down Broadway on both blades. On the Barlow, straight down Broadway on the pin blade, but the clip is probably a 16th over on the pow side of the knife. But you can look at that. It's got a little colorization up here, like a little lighter brown. Look at it up here. It's real light. I think they absolutely killed the Barlow and the razor. Both's got half stops. This is the Barlow. It's got a half stop. Great walk and talk, man. This one is 62009.5 SS USA. So they're both USA made. They're both made from Case. They're both great knives. They both got great walk and talk. No blade wiggle, up or down. This knife is tight as a banjo. It's got great half stops. Great snap. Great half stops. Perfect snap. A lot of people wants to know why you can use this, or what's the purpose of the razor blade. They made this back in the early 60s, I think it was, or early 70s, for the soldiers coming home that lost an arm. That way you can grab a hold of your knife with your pants, like this. You can open it with only one hand. Case was ahead of their time back in the day when they come out with this. There was no modern knives back then, so they made the razor knife, the one-arm bandit, for the fallen soldiers that was losing limbs overseas and wherever they was at. So that's why they made the razor. And now it's the vault pattern for this year. Then it's going back away, never seen again, I don't guess. But then they got the Borlow, which this was a vault pattern too, but I do believe they brung it back out of the vault to stay. Man, that's a beautiful piece, guys. On this one, great walk and talk. Great half stops. That's got gator snap if I have ever seen it. Pen blade. Y'all, take it from me. If you see this Barlow or this razor in a store near you, pick it up. Especially if you want to go back in time, like in the 80s. Man, this reminds me of the 80s so much. Look at that pairing. I think Case absolutely killed it with this family, and I would encourage them, if any of them was watching me, keep doing the Case brothers. Keep bringing back these old styles, making them look the old ways. Us knife heads, we love the vintage knives, but we also love the new knives that look vintage and act vintage. That is the key. If you can get one to act vintage, we're going to buy them and we're going to talk about them. That's just the straight facts, Jack. So y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Go pick you up a knife. Go try you one out. Get you a good USA made knife. It ain't got to be Case. It ain't got to be GEC. It can be Queen. It could be anything. But you know your boy. If it don't have a C in front of it, there's something wrong. Come on. Y'all, stay classy. You hear? Oh no! I didn't hit the off button. Y'all stay classy.